do you think it's right that you should be suing the school district and you want to be running for the board? Don't you think that's a conflict of interest?
I've explained it. Have you seen it? My
I want an
op-ed?
answer for you right now on the record, on video. Do you think that's a conflict of interest for you to be on the board and possibly deciding on any settlement that might take place?
It's just a big
I
conflict
wouldn't
of
be
interest,
doing
is
that.
Eddie.
I wouldn't be doing that actually. If I were to be elected to the Board
Would
of
you
Education,
drop your suit?
if I were to be elected to the Board of Education, then I would recuse myself if they were to
Would
ever
you-
talk
would-
about the case.
Okay. You wouldn't drop your suit though?
The suit was necessary, unfortunately. I tried to
Because-
appeal my FOIA requests to the FOIA coordinator, to the administration, and to the Board of Education. Unfortunately, none of them were willing to hold the administration accountable. That's the whole reason I'm in this unfortunate lawsuit. If the Board of Education was doing their job and holding the administration accountable, I wouldn't have needed to file a lawsuit. And that's what's so terrible.
So you won't
we
drop
need
the
to
lawsuit?
have,
You think
we
the
need to
lawsuit's-
have the accountability for our district.
Okay.
And that's what I have to say on
what do
that
you think
matter.
about critical race theory?
What do I think about critical race theory?
Yeah. Do you think it should be? What's your problem with teaching about slavery in schools?
Oh, it has nothing to do with teaching about slavery in schools.
What does it have to
Critical
do with?
race theory is a Marxist ideology. It has
Really?
Marxist roots.
Okay, so I'm Jewish. Do you think they should teach about the Holocaust in school? Are you a Holocaust
already
denier?
Of course
I'm
they
not
should
asking
and
you.
they do. Of course they should and they do. So that's not the same sort of a
I
thing.
can
It
be
is
as big
exactly the
as you.
same. It's
No, I
exactly the
believe
same
we
sort
should
of
teach
thing.
about slavery and the evils and the horrific, the past. Of course we should be teaching about those things. What we shouldn't be doing is teaching a twisted Marxist ideology.
What's that?
Where you
Tell me
try
what it
to,
is.
what it is
Yeah,
when you
what's
try to
twisted?
judge someone based on the color of their skin.
So
and you
teaching
try-
about slavery is
No. Teaching about slavery is not what we're talking about. We're talking about judging someone based on this color of their skin.
what if? But that's not critical race theory. Isn't taught in any K through 12 school in the country. Why are you so concerned about it?
You don't think it's taught anywhere in the
It's
country?
not in.
Then
not
why
at
are
the-
you asking
not
me the
case-
question?
Because that's what you think. You think you're one of those people that thinks critical race theory is something that is being taught in elementary schools, and it's not.
Critical race theory is race Marxism. It's when you judge people based on the color of their skin.
And you
Critical
think
race
that's- you
theory
think
is
that's
based
being
on
taught in our elementary schools, in our public schools in Rochester Hills, in Rochester.
I can tell you one example where I've seen it being taught. There was a book that they used called This Book is Anti-Racist by Tiffany Jewell. I don't remember the exact quote of the book, but the quote said that if you have white skin, you're inherently racist. If your
That's
skin
an
is
exact quote?
please let me finish. If you're no, I said I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the
Okay.
exact quote. If you have white skin, you're inherently racist. If you have brown or black skin, you're inherently oppressed. Trying to claim those sorts of things based on color of skin alone and nothing to do with circumstances is racist.
So you think that
I'm
book should be
against
banned
critical.
from the library?
That's not what I said.
I know, but I'm asking a different question now. You think that kind of book should be banned from the libraries?
I don't have a comment about that.
I do. I don't think it has any place in an education environment.
Who are you?
Dennis Toludo, I'm one of the other candidates.
Okay, so you don't think that a book?
I don't think
teaches
Marxist,
about-
racist material belongs in the schools. Get back to the basics. STEM, math, science. Rochester is graduating kids. 40% of the kids are not ready for life after they graduate. They don't test at grade level. Sorry, they're not ready for college. They're not ready for
You don't
the
think the
military.
Rochester's? You don't think kids that graduate from Rochester
40%.
community schools are
40%.
ready for college? Ready for
40,
college?
listen to
Based
what I'm
on what
telling you.
information? Based on what?
Based
what-
on the school's own information.
You don't think
You
they're
can
ready?
you can go to the website and see where they're testing at on the SATs. We know 40% are not ready for college
Or what? But you said they weren't ready for
or for life.
You
Well,
said-
not everybody
So
goes
you
to
think
college.
right? But you're saying
But if-
you're basing their readiness for life based on an SAT score.
No, not alone on an SAT. But if they cannot,
That's what you said.
If they can, listen, stop with that. Listen to what I'm saying. If they can't test at a 12th grade level, or I mean, some of these kids are at an 8th grade level.
So who do
They're
you
not
blame for that?
I blame, well, a number of factors, but the school has to be held accountable because
What does
they
that mean?
can-
Held accountable?
What does it mean to be held accountable?
Right.
what are they producing? The product is an educated child ready for life.
So what's changed?
What's changed? The curriculum has been dumbed down, right? We are using curriculum. When you have the Department of Defense telling the public that they have to write tech manuals for highly technical military systems, when they have to write the tech manuals at a 4th grade level, what does that tell you about the caliber of kids that are coming out of school?
So you don't think Rochester schools are producing quality
No,
students?
Rochester has a very high percentage of kids that go on to college successfully. 40% are being left behind, right?
Where's your data?
Hey Bruce, can you get your dog?
Yeah, I'm kind of hard to hold